Thanks for taking the time to check out this website. My name is Mark Hostetler. I'm the founder and director of matterchatter, and I just want to take a few moments to share my heart with you. I want you to consider joining your voice with mine to affirm our combined commitment to love. Throughout history, there have been many evil people who have spread hate, violence, and death. There have been groups of people, communities, organizations, religious and political leaders who have rallied people to commit acts of violence. I'm embarrassed by how my own branch of faith, Christianity, has supported colonialism and slavery, environmental destruction, subordination of women, the stigmatization of LGBT people, anti-Semitism, clergy pedophilia, and white privilege, to mention a few. It's time we identify the problem and courageously choose a path of healing. The problem is that the goal of life for most people and most organizations is power. When power is the highest goal, life becomes a big competition to see who can dominate, control, have advantage, and ultimate supremacy. When power is the goal, equality for all is impossible. The only way all people will be valued as equal is if we change our primary goal of life. I would like to suggest that the highest goal of life needs to be love. Jesus himself told his followers that the greatest commandment is to love God and to love our neighbors as ourselves. Love is not an easy solution. I'm not talking about the kind of love that you have for that special person when you're holding their hand in the moonlight. Love requires sacrifice. True love, which is unconditional love, costs. Love is what moves us to sacrifice, to serve, to give, to help, to care, to go the extra mile. If we were to pursue love as our highest goal, can you imagine how it would change the way we treat each other? How we would treat people of other races and cultures, how we would treat the earth. A few weeks ago, a news reported a story of a high school cross-country team. As the boys were coming to the finish line, one of the boys fell and injured himself, and he was just limping. He couldn't go any further. His teammate came along and picked him up, put him on his back, and carried him to the finish line, about 200 feet. That boy knew that by touching his teammate and carrying him, he was essentially disqualifying himself from the race. But he knew something very important. That the most important thing was not winning that race, but showing love to his brother. We all understand the value of teamwork. What if we could view all of humanity as a single team, working together to help each other succeed rather than pushing each other down in order to win? I like what the great guitarist Jimi Hendrix said. He said, "When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace." Will you please consider becoming a member of matterchatter in order to join your voice with mine to shout as loud as we can that love is the answer. Together, let's create chatter, activity that will help us replace the pursuit of power with a commitment to love. God help us.